Okay, finally, hey, I have a really cool trick for you for doing a speed test on your network. And what's cool about this is I'm going to teach you to do it from the terminal. This is a terminal trick. I actually have to give credit. I found this on iDownload blog. I'll have a link to their original article in the show notes at macast.com. It's not as pretty as running Speedtest on, say, speedtest.net, but if you just need some quick results without having to go to your browser and without having to suffer through ads and all the extra pop-ups and all that stuff, and if you're running macOS Monterey, you do need to be running macOS Monterey to do this, you can try this trick. So open up the terminal and type network quality, all one word, with a capital Q. I think you can do it all lowercase as well, but if you're trying to get the man page for it, you need to use the capital Q for some reason. So network quality space dash V for verbose and hit enter, and this will run a quick network upload download speed test right in your terminal and display the results right there. Now you can run the command without the dash V, but it will give you kind of a slightly less detailed result, but you'll still get the upload download speed, which is typically mostly what you're after when you're running a speed test. And actually, if you want to know the full set of available options, you can run the command with the dash H option for help, or again, access the man page by typing man space network quality with the capital Q. It is important there, just not when you're running the command for some reason. And you'll see all the available commands. Now, one I saw in there that I think is particularly handy is the dash S option. And this will run the download and upload tests in sequence rather than in parallel. So maybe if you want to run upload first and then download right after that, you can do it. The default way it will run is it runs both in parallel. It gives you the result a little bit quicker. I don't know if that would have any impact on the actual speed test itself. So you can play around with those settings and see if it does. There's also a dash C option that would allow you to load your own configuration URL. So I think you can kind of control a few more things with that. And there's actually a GitHub page that explains how you can do those configuration files. So cool little speed test trick in the terminal. Play around with it. Let me know what you think. Interestingly, Apple also has a support page for the feature. I will link to it in the show notes at macast.com. That details the terminal command along with the instructions, and also has a network profile, Wi-Fi network profile, that you could install on iOS 15, on your iOS 15 devices, if you have an Apple developer account that allows you to get speed tests from the network settings on your iOS device. I do think you need to have a developer account, though, to get access to that testing profile. So if you have a developer account and are running iOS 15, you can follow that link in the show notes at macast.com and even get some speed tests up and running default without an extra app in your iOS device. So there you have it. Cool little terminal speed test thing. But with that, that is going to do it for this episode of the Macacast.